to the other big story we're getting to you tonight. A big action that has been taken by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Now, in an exclusive news break, Republic has now accessed the Central Bureau of Investigation's FIR copy that has been registered against Harsh Mander in an alleged FCRA violation case. In fact, we'll take you through the allegations that have essentially been leveled and then go across to our reporters on the ground as the searches are still being carried out at the residence of Harsh Mander. In fact, we are given to understand that in the FIR that has been registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation, the accused that have been named in the FIR is Center for Equity Studies. In fact, locations, the office has been raided by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Harsh Mander's residence has also been raided by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Akhil, who's getting us the latest details from outside Harsh Mander's residence. We have also tried to reach out to Harsh Mander for his official response on this entire matter, given the fact that he's taken to social media, indicating once again that this is a fight for freedom. But the fact of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of the FIR and the preliminary inquiry that was carried out by the Ministry of Home Affairs, there is a clear violation of FCRA, the Foreign Contribution Regulation, which would essentially mean that any sort of donations that are being received by any organization, a registered organization, you ought to let the ministry know about it. We are given to understand, as per the preliminary inquiry, that hasn't happened. I'll take you through the details of it, but first, let's go across to a reporter on the ground, getting us the latest details. We'll also play out some more information that has been sent by our reporters. In fact, we've tried confronting those who have been working with the centre to get their first response on this matter, but remember, they've been completely tight-lipped. Over to you first, Akhil. Give us a sense of what's really happening. Have the searches been completed? And what's the response really coming in from Harsh Mander and the others?
Well, Shravan, I'm just standing right outside Harsh Mander's residence at Vasant Kunj. This is his official residence where he lives. But the search operation has been concluded in the afternoon over here. And the second such operation which has been going on at Center for Equity Studies Center, their search operation has just concluded 5 minutes back. So two teams have been deployed this morning, one at the residence, this very residence at Vasant Kunj, and second at Sarvodaya Enclave, where the search operation have been going on since morning. For almost 10 hours, that search operation continued, and then finally it just got concluded. Apart from that, we also tried to confront some of the officials who were inside, because what we have been told that earlier Harsh Mander used to be the director of Center for Equity Studies, but a few months back he just stepped down and he transferred that chair to someone else who has been identified as Jatin Sharma. Jatin Sharma is an IIT Delhi graduate, and he has been running that institution. And when we tried to confront him, he was mum on that issue. We also tried to speak to him regarding why this search is being conducted, and did you take money from another organization? Did you take money from, because some of the organizations have been named in this case. Oxfam name has come, Action Aid organization name have come forward in this case. So we tried to ask him these questions. He was numb on this part, and he tried to escape camera, and he said that right now we are not able to speak in this case. So currently, if you see the current situation, and we also try to reach out to Harsh Mander's for Harsh Mander's reaction from his family, and he's still not here, but we'll still try to get to the nose of the story. Shravan, back to you.
Well, Akhil, we'll just quickly also take our viewers through some of the details that are coming in with regards to what are the allegations that have been leveled against the Center for Equity Studies. In fact, we're given to understand a direct allegation of roughly about 32 lakh rupees, the amount that was diverted from the FCRA account, which the Ministry of Home Affairs asserts that is a clear violation of the FCRA Act. Let's also take you through some more details. Top sources have informed that Republic TV that the Center for Equity Studies received funds from Oxfam and Action Aid. Now, some of the money that has come in is come under the scanner. First, let's break the details with regards to the alleged funds that were diverted, 32 lakh rupees. This was shown as wage bills that were provided. And the second is with regards to roughly about 10 lakh rupees, once again in violation of the FCRA. These are the allegations that have now been leveled against Center for Equity Studies, an organization with whom Harsh Mander was also linked. But as my colleague Akhil, who's been reporting on this story, has been taking us through the details, suggesting that he had already stepped down. Akhil, first to you. You are outside the residence of Harsh Mander. Are the searches still being carried out? If you can just take us through what's really happening there.
Shravan, the search operation has started at around 8 a.m. in the morning, but in the afternoon, this search operation concluded over here at his residence, his official residence at Vasant Kunj. But the second search operation, which has been going on by the second team of the CBI, that has been going on at the Sarvodaya Enclave at the office of Center for Equity Studies. There, the search operation has just concluded, and what we have been told by the official sources that the CBI team have collected some material evidence from there. They have collected some equipment from that side as well, and they have collected some documents as well. And what we know so far, that Jatin Sharma, who is the newly inducted director of Center for Equity Studies, have been living inside that premises itself. So when the CBI team reached over there in the morning, they found Jatin Sharma over there, and we tried to reach out to Jatin Sharma for official comment, but he wasn't ready to speak at that moment. So if you see on the investigation part, we tried to speak to the CBI officials also. They are saying that the inquiry is in a very preliminary stage. Right now, they're not ready to comment on this. Sooner, the more details will come out, then we'll try to give you more information on this. Back to you, Shravan.
Well, in fact, we are getting on one more breaking news coming in with regards to the diversion of 32 lakh rupees. That's the amount that a preliminary inquiry that was carried out by Ministry of Home Affairs indicated. In fact, we're being told that in the report that was submitted by the Ministry of Home Affairs to the Central Bureau of Investigation, they say that a preliminary inquiry was carried out, and I'm just reading out from the FIR that has now been accessed by Republic TV, in which this is what the ministry indicated, that inquiry has revealed that Center for Equity Studies had transferred 32 lakh rupees other than salary, wages, remuneration from its FCRA account in the account of individuals during 2020 and 2021 in violation of the provisions of the FCRA Act of 2010. A quick response. We'll also put out the details or the sequence that was done by my colleague Akhil when he tried getting in a word from a person who works for the Center for Equity Studies. In fact, there was no response really coming in despite multiple efforts. On your screens right now, those are the images that you see. Akhil, you've also tried to reach out to some who have been associated with this organization. Is there any word really coming in from their side?
No, Shravan, when we tried to speak to the officials who were part of the Center for Equity Studies, they were numb on that, and they were saying that let this investigation process complete, then only we will give you the official information. We also tried to reach out to Harsh Mander, and he was not ready to comment on this matter as of now. So when we reached to the ground zero where the search operation have been going on at Center for Equity Studies, we also tried to speak to the workers and the staff members over there, and they are not ready to comment on this matter right now, Shravan. Yes.
Matches had just begun. Let's play that out.
तो करने दीजिए ना प्लीज आप देखिए ना, आप भीड़ इकट्ठी हो जाएगी यहाँ पे, प्लीज आप रिक्वेस्ट है सर, आप काम तो करने दीजिए ना सर, प्लीज प्लीज आप ये सर, ये वर्क प्लेस आप क्यों जिद कर रहे हैं, प्लीज 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 सर,
could you please listen to me once, sir, could you please listen to me, sir, could you please listen to me once, sir, could you please listen to me once, just
बताएं आप काम करने,
yes, I'm allowed
करने सर,
definitely Definitely, if you allow me to speak, sir, could you please allow me to speak? I just need 30 seconds, sir. Sir, what this case is all about? Could you please give us some details, sir?
प्लीज
सर, मैं आपको काम करना
आप देखिए ना, आप भीड़ इकट्ठी हो जाएगी यहाँ पे, प्लीज आप रिक्वेस्ट है सर, आप काम तो करने दीजिए ना सर, प्लीज प्लीज आप ये सर, ये वर्क प्लेस आप क्यों जिद कर रहे हैं, प्लीज 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 सर,
could you please listen to me once, Sir, could you please listen to me? Sir, could you please listen to me once? Sir, could you please listen to me once? Just
बताएं आप काम करने
yes, I'm allowing.
सर
Definitely, if you allow me to speak, sir, could you please allow me to speak? I just need 30 seconds, sir. Sir, what this case is all about? Could you please give us some details, sir?
Well, in fact, these are damning allegations that have been leveled against Harsh Mander and his organization that he was associated with. So far, no word really coming in from Harsh Mander. CBI maintains that based on the preliminary inquiry that was done by the Ministry of Home Affairs, this investigation has been carried out and the FIR has been registered. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This is Exclusive. On the other side, news and updates continue.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
This is Republic, Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
This is Republic, Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking news updates and
Good evening and welcome, friends. Champai Soren getting sworn in as Chief Minister of Jharkhand after Hemant Soren was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in the land scam. Also, some interesting developments taking place in the opposition space. Mamata, in an all-out broadside, taking on not just the Congress party but even Rahul Gandhi for Muslim fishing in Muslim areas for votes. All that and more. Let's begin with the headlines first. Under scanner for liquor gate, Kejriwal skips ED summons for the 5th time. Is he next after Soren? Resort politics back in Jharkhand. JMM MLAs rush to Hyderabad resort as political thriller continues. Congress screens candidates for Lok Sabha elections in Jammu and Kashmir as seat sharing talks fail. After RBI imposed fresh curbs on Paytm, founder plays startup card, says nothing to worry.
पूजा तो पहले भी चल रही थी, कोर्ट ने थोड़ी रोक लगाई थी। एक राजनीतिक सरकार ने लगाया था, जो एक राजनीतिक एंगल से देख करके लगाया था, उसको माननीय न्यायालय ने आदेश दिया पूजा के लिए, तो पूजा तो पहले भी हो रही थी।
Allahabad High Court refuses to stay puja at the Gyanvapi complex. AIM-PLB questions order, Hindu side hits back.
इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल की तरफ हमें कैसे जल्दी जाना चाहिए, और आज मेरी दूसरी टर्म में मैं देख रहा हूं कि खासी मात्रा में प्रगति हो रही है, और मुझे विश्वास है कि तीसरी टर्म में, और आप लोग तो मोबिलिटी की दुनिया है, तो ये सारा देश में जल्दी से पहुंचेगा।
Confident of third term Prime Minister takes a dig at the opposition, says no stopping Viksit Bharat. All right, getting in breaking news development. Summons have been issued to Udayanidhi Stalin by the Karnataka Representative Court for referring to Sanatan Dharma as dengue and malaria. Bengaluru court has summoned Udayanidhi Stalin and he has been asked to appear in person for the hearing scheduled to take place on March 4th. The summons are from the Special Court of Representatives Bengaluru. I believe this is an MPs and MLA court. Let's see if we can connect with Prajwal in Bengaluru and try to understand. In fact, he's live, joining live with us from Bengaluru. Prajwal, when was this case filed and who filed this case, in response to which those summons have been issued by the court?
Abhishek, now we get to understand that this particular case was filed in the 42nd ACMM court by Parmesha, and he was represented by lawyer Dhanpal as well in the month of December in 2023, referring to the Sanatan Dharma as dengue and malaria. And now the Tamil Nadu's sports minister has been summoned over here, and we also get to understand that he's been asked to appear before the special court for people's representatives on the 4th of March as well. And also it is being stated that refusing to which he is, he does not go ahead and answer this summons, then action will be taken against him too. And this particular, this particular order was passed by Judge Jaypreet. And also there was nobody who was representing Udayanidhi Stalin over here, and it was being stated that no community or else no caste or creed should be in fact insulted by anyone for that matter, and therefore he will have to be brought in. And even though he is a people's representative and he is somebody who is in a public domain, he should be knowing what he is speaking, because in the end he could end up hurting sentiments of lakhs and crores of people. And being in a responsible position, he should not have made such a careless statement, was what the court has observed, Abhishek.
All right, thank you so much, Prajwal, for that update coming in. Interesting that from a Congress-ruled state, a court has summoned Udayanidhi Stalin for his anti-Hindu remarks. But we'll keep close track of those developments when Udayanidhi, if at all, he appears on March 4th in that Bengaluru court. But for now, moving on, the 5-member committee formed for the Uniform Civil Code submitted its draft report to the Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami at his residence early in the morning. After receiving the draft, CM Dhami said the state government will study the legal aspects of the report, and after that will be tabled in the state assembly. And he has earlier suggested that it's likely that the government might bring in a law. Let's listen in to what he said in this report.
जब हमने पहली बार विधानसभा का उत्तराखंड का जो आम चुनाव हुआ था, उस चुनाव के समय आप सबके समक्ष हमने ये संकल्प रखा था, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय के मार्गदर्शन में और उन्हीं की प्रेरणा से हमारी पार्टी ने संकल्प पत्र उत्तराखंड की देवतुल्य जनता के सामने रखा था कि नई सरकार के गठन होते ही हम सबसे पहले कोई काम करेंगे तो वो समान नागरिक संहिता को लाने के लिए कमेटी बनाने का काम करेंगे। उस दिशा में हम आगे बढ़ेंगे और हमने कमेटी का गठन किया और जो हमने वायदा किया था उस वायदे को आगे बढ़ाया सरकार गठन के बाद। और 5 सदस्यीय कमेटी बनी सेवानिवृत्त जस्टिस रंजना प्रकाश देसाई जी की अध्यक्षता में, जिसमें सिक्किम के मुख्य न्यायाधीश प्रमोद कोहली जी, हमारे राज्य के मुख्य सचिव रहे श्री शत्रुघ्न सिंह जी, प्रोफेसर सुरेखा डंगवाल जी दून विश्वविद्यालय की कुलपति और श्री मनु गौड़ जी समाजसेवी, इन 5 लोगों की कमेटी ने इस ड्राफ्ट को बनाने का काम किया है। विभिन्न स्थानों पर गए हैं और ये कमेटी फॉर्म होने के बाद इस कमेटी ने 2 और उप समितियां बनाई। 2 उप समितियां बनाई जिसमें कि इसका प्रारूप तैयार करने के लिए और एक जनसंवाद कार्यक्रम करने के लिए। और पहली जो बैठक हुई, हमने उत्तराखंड सुदूरवर्ती क्षेत्र, जिसको पहले उत्तराखंड का क्या देश का अंतिम गांव कहा जाता था, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उस गांव को प्रथम गांव की संज्ञा दी, माड़ा गांव। और माड़ा गांव से हमारे जो जनजाति समूह के लोग थे उनके साथ संवाद हुआ।
All right, breaking news development coming in. Mamata Banerjee has now hit out at the Congress, saying that the party cannot even win 40 seats alone in the state of West Bengal. Furthermore, she has also fired a Muslim fishing attack on Congress, saying that Congress is fishing for Muslim votes. In fact, she has made a direct allegation that the Bharat Jodo Yatra is moving around Muslim areas, scouting for Muslim votes. Obviously, there is a tug of war panning out between Mamata Banerjee and the Congress party for the minority vote bank, and that's the reason why there has been a stalemate, in fact, complete coming undone of the India alliance insofar as Bengal is concerned, with Mamata making it clear that not more than 2 seats can be given to the Congress party, even if need be, even those 2 seats that Trinamool might contest. And given the frostiness between Trinamool leadership and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who represents one of those 2 seats, it's clear that the India alliance has almost come undone in Bengal. Now, with Mamata's Muslim fishing attack on the Congress, it seems unlikely that the talks could come back on track. Let's listen into exactly what Mamata Banerjee has charged Congress with.
আমরা কংগ্রেসকে বলেছিলাম 300 আসন একা লড়ো, আমরা সবাই মদত করব, আর 243টা আসন সব রিজিওনাল পার্টিকে দিয়ে দাও, যারা যেখানে স্ট্রং তারা লড়ুক, সেখানে তুমি মাতব্বরি করবে না। হলো হলো না? প্রথমেই চলে এলো বাংলায়, ভাবলো এখানে মুসলিমদের একটু সুশ্রী দিই, প্রথমেই চলে এলো বাংলায়। অর্থাৎ হিন্দুরা দিচ্ছে সুশ্রী, হিন্দুদের দিচ্ছে সুশ্রী বিজেপি, আর কংগ্রেস সিপিএম দিচ্ছে সুশ্রী মুসলিমদের। ও করবে হিন্দু আর ও করবে মুসলিম, আর আমরা হিন্দু মুসলিম শিখ খ্রিস্টান হয়েও আমরা সব বাদ। এটা হতে পারে না। শুনুন, এখনো হিম্মত করে বলি, লড়তে যদি পারে বিজেপিকে কেউ, বাংলা পারে, তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস পারে, আর আমরাই পারি সমস্ত রিজিওনাল পার্টিকে ঐক্যবদ্ধ করে এক জায়গায় দাঁড়াতে। কংগ্রেস তুমি তো একা পারবে না, তুমি 40টা সিট পাবে কিনা আমরা জানি না, সারা ভারত 300টা সিট লড়ে। আজ তোমাদের এত অহংকার, এত অলংকার। আমি নাই বা কিছু চাইলাম, তাও আমি বলেছিলাম 2টো সিট তোমাদের দেবো, তোমাদের জিতিয়েও দেবো। বললো হবে না। আমি বললাম কটা চাই? 42টা। আচ্ছা 42টাই নিয়ে নাও। রিজেক্টেড। তারপর থেকে আমার সাথে কোনো সম্পর্ক নেই, কথাও হয়নি। বাংলায় প্রোগ্রাম করতে এসছি, আমরা নাকি ইন্ডিয়ান অ্যালায়েন্স। একবার তো ইনফরমেশনটা দেবে, অমুক দিন থেকে প্রোগ্রাম করতে যাচ্ছি বাংলায় এই রুট দিয়ে, আর তো কিছু চাই না। আমাকে কেউ তো বলেনি, আমি অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনের থ্রুতে শুনেছি। ডিরেক্টরকে কাউকে কাউকে ফোন করে বলেছে আমাদের গাড়িটা পাস করে দাও। আমাকে একবারের জন্য জানায়নি, আমি জানতেই পারিনি। তুমি বাংলা না বেছে ইউপি গেলে না কেন? বুকের পাটা থাকতো দেখতাম ইউপিতে এলাহাবাদে গিয়ে বিজেপিকে হারিয়ে এসো, বেনারসে গিয়ে হারিয়ে এসো, রাজস্থানে গিয়ে হারিয়ে এসো, জেতা জায়গা হেরেছো।
All right, seems to be getting interesting. Mamata Banerjee in an all-out attack on the Congress party, not sparing Rahul Gandhi by name in that soundbite, if I could get it correctly. She accusing the Congress of fishing for Muslim votes. It can sound bad in Hindi, but she actually said that the Congress party is trying to oil the Muslims first, but it obviously won't succeed. Those are Mamata Banerjee's words. We'll keep coming back to that. And in fact, debating it at 8 p.m. Does it really mean that the alliance between Mamata Banerjee and Congress party has completely collapsed now that this broadside has come in from the Bengal Chief Minister? On that note, we slip into a short break. On the other side, under scanner for liquor gate, Kejriwal skips ED summons for the 5th time. And resort politics back in Jharkhand. JMM MLAs rush to Hyderabad resort as political thriller continues despite oath of Champai Soren.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
Welcome back. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal did not appear before the Enforcement Directorate today for questioning in a money laundering case linked to the liquor gate. After skipping the ED summons for the fifth time, the AAP Supremo also targeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi, alleging that he wants to topple the Delhi government. Let's connect with Simran. I believe she's joining us live from Delhi and would bring us up to speed with what's the thinking like in the Aam Aadmi Party. Remember the 4 earlier summons when the ED wanted to question Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. He had one reason or the other, and he, for the first time, said that he's busy with the elections in Madhya Pradesh. Then he said he was on a Vipassana course. Then he traveled to Gujarat, and then he was busy with the Rajya Sabha elections. And what's been the excuse or reason by the Aam Aadmi Party and the Delhi Chief Minister? Simran, if you could tell us what's the thinking like in the Aam Aadmi Party? How many more times you think that the Delhi Chief Minister can continue to avoid responding, or not just responding, but submitting himself to questioning before the Enforcement Directorate in response to these summons?
Well, yes, as rightly said by you, that it has in fact been multiple times that the Delhi chief minister in the earlier times had blatantly refused to join the probe in the alleged liquor scam that has been in the focus by the central agency, the ED, that has been probing the severe allegations against Delhi chief minister. But right now, this has been, of course, for the 5th time, and there is likely a strong possibility that the ED, in fact, is going to again issue summons to him for the 6th time. So far, the Delhi chief minister has been in focus, avoiding the questioning by citing reasons for Vipassana and other important meetings, and also saying that he was not told beforehand. But right now, it is very important to note that this today, the reason that was cited by the Aam Aadmi Party officially was that it has been an illegal attempt by the BJP and a conspiracy by the central party to rope him into this alleged scam by also making an effort to actually dilute the government at Delhi, while also making an attempt to have serious allegations against the Delhi chief minister. Arvind Kejriwal, rather in a surprise, in a very surprised manner, with Bhagwant Mann, CM, had also made an appearance at the AAP office this afternoon by addressing the people out there and addressing the volunteers, and saying that the attempts made by the central party by detaining the volunteers and party workers and supporters of AAP this afternoon, who were going to come and join the protest at the AAP office against the BJP in the MCD mayor election of Chandigarh, has been an attempt to try and muzzle the voice of opposition. Now, we have also seen what has just shortly happened a while back. Arvind Kejriwal has provoked another controversy by saying that if they can do cheating in such a small election, imagine what they would be doing in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Back.
All right, thank you so much, Simran, for giving us a lowdown on what's the thinking on in the Aam Aadmi Party on these summons in connection with the liquor gate to Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal and of course Delhi Chief Minister. This is going to go on for a while. The Aam Aadmi Party crying vendetta and politics over those summons. On that note, we move on. Again, a short break, and we bring to you on the other side. Complete uproar over Congress MP's secessionist remark. But party in denial takes fight to New Delhi now. That's in connection with Karnataka. DK Suresh comment. Also confident of the third term, Prime Minister takes a dig at the opposition, says no stopping Viksit Bharat.
QSMT achieved. The world's foremost university rankings organizations have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
For all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one-stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.